I grew up in the foster care system, and that has shaped a lot of who I am. Um, Aging out of the foster care system and being able to travel around a few countries has also shaped my perspective on life. And I've realized that when I came back home, I I didn't really grasp any skills that I feel like I should have known um, when I aged out. So this channel is going to be about a lot of different things, but just a little bit more background on me. I aged out at the age of 18, of course, like most foster children do. And what does it mean that I was in foster care? I wasn't an orphan. I had parents. My parents are still both alive today. Uh, I don't have such a close relationship with them, but I consider it okay because at least I still talk to them and it's a working relationship. I do believe that all relationships are working relationships, no matter how you flip it. Okay, so foster care. I was in foster care for about 7 to 10 years of my life, and it was different. It was tough, but I've aged out and I'm older and I've gone to college and I've accomplished a couple of things in my life, but I still feel like the communities, oh, that's my sweet potato, sorry. I still feel like the communities that I want to assist and help, I'm still trying to navigate and figure out ways to do that. I thought it was going to be handled by writing a book, but you have to market said book and give said book away. So I wanted to get on here and just kind of document some things that I go through to maybe help my community. Um, what is this channel about? That's a great question. A lot of it will probably just be me documenting things that I consider make you a rounded human being. So, whether that be fitness, whether that be just sitting here and talking to the camera, or it could be as simple as discussing like habits or relationship issues. It's going to kind of cover a few topics, and I'll try to stay the course and be a bit more organized. But I did want to say that this channel is going to be a little bit about a lot. Um, I do think that motivation is important. There is a thin line between motivating and forcing someone to do something. So I would never want to force myself to do anything, but I do think that I should motivate myself to be a better human and be healthier and be wiser and do the things that are going to uplift me and uplift the people in my life. So I think the question that I kind of keep asking myself is, why do I keep starting and restarting? I think that it's important to acknowledge when you have an idea and to get said idea out there, but there are times when our ideas don't always go to plan, when we kind of want it to just, oh, like, I'm going to put this out into the universe and it's going to become this astronomical thing and it's going to be wonderful. I'm going to get all these followers from it, all of these viewers, all of these people are going to truly resonate with it. But in reality, that's not what happens at all. I think the last video that I posted probably a couple months ago only got 2 views, which is fine because that video had zero direction too. So we're just in this lane of kind of like no direction a little bit. And I'm okay with it because I realize that I just have to show up for myself. And I say that a lot, just show up, and your body and your mind will pretty much do the rest of it for you. So this is me just showing up and saying, okay, I can do this. And now it's about the discipline and the committing to it. So, one thing that I've done to adopt discipline in my life, which has been probably the easiest thing, is to go to the gym. I've had a membership for probably years now. It's just a $25 a month that I just forget about. But for the past 2 weeks, I've said to myself, okay, Derica, you love a sauna. What if you just went to the gym to go to the sauna? So it started off as just that. And then I said, okay, well, let's build myself a little bit of a routine. Let's like get on the treadmill. I love running. Didn't feel like running lately though. So I said, okay, let's get on the treadmill and just walk, incline walks. What about elliptical? We love an elliptical. It's a fun word. Elliptical is a fun word. So we've been getting on the elliptical, and then I said, okay, well, let's get a little bit harder, let's lift some weights. So now I'm on my fourth day, because well, let me think. I didn't go to the gym yesterday, but I'm in my third day of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't remember. Yeah, I was a little low power mode. I'm in my yeah, my fourth day of the week, because yesterday was skipped because of Turkey Day. I'm in my fourth day of the week, and I went to the gym this morning. I didn't want to, it was freezing cold, and I have been biking to the gym. My bike just got a flat tire though, so I'm very, very sad about this. I'm not a happy camper. But I've built up this discipline now to where my body is like, and my mind is saying, Derika, you should go to the gym today. So it's just little acts like that that kind of like shift your perspective of, it's not something I have to do, but it's something I now want to do because I know it's going to make me feel better after the fact. And it did make me feel better after the fact. I'm so happy I went. I I was dreading it as it was happening. Even when I was like riding my bike the first 0.5 miles, because it's a 2.5 mile bike ride to get to the gym. When I was riding my bike, I'm like, oh my God, why am I outside? I don't want to be out here. I want to go back inside. I want to like snuggle up. I want to order some DoorDash. I don't want to do any of this stuff. But I got up and I did it, and it was mindless, and I'm happy I did it. And then I biked home, and I got home and my tire just completely went kapoots. So still not very happy about that. So this all that to say is the hardest thing to do is always going to be to start. And you have to. You have to do this for yourself, because if not for yourself, then for who else? There is no one in your life who's going to be able to live your life the way that you do and live it with the same rules and the same goals and manifestations as you do. So it's important that you give yourself the time and the space to grow within self by disciplining just a little bit, but by giving yourself something to look forward to on a daily basis. I'm very much fond of, I'm not going to say the D word, so I'm going to say unhappiness. I do get a little melancholy sometimes, and it's always due to outside perspectives. It's never really something that's actually going on in my life. I mean, if I sat there and I wrote down all the gratitudes I have within self, I'd find that I have a lot more to be grateful for and a lot of things that I could be just happy about. But I do have my own internal issues, I think, like everyone does. But one of the things that's been helping me with these bouts of gratitude, and bouts of, the D word, unhappiness, is by giving myself that discipline of like, oh, well, let's go to the gym today, and looking forward to going to the gym. And I know, who wants to go to the gym? No one. But even if you also did like a home workout, that could probably suffice too. I personally cannot do home workouts. I get very bored and very easily. There are times when I can do it and I'm just like, oh, I just need to move my body right now. And normally it's a dance workout at home. But typically I do like to get up and outside to be a little bit active, whether that's running or biking or going to the gym, just being a little bit more intentional and mindless. Like that is a space for fitness and for stress relief. So I will do that. All that to say, show up for yourself, discipline yourself, be the person that you are setting out to be. I have this idea of the type of woman that I want to be, and I don't know. I know that she's real and she exists, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I can be her, you know? there are these ideas I think we have of ourselves that we often don't know how to express. Like, if I say that I want to be this woman that lives in another country and buys herself flowers every 2 weeks and is in this romantic relationship where everything is magical and wonderful, I can kind of see it, but then parts of me kind of can't. And if you hear what's happening, there's some construction happening that way. So let's ignore it. But I see myself in that. But I do believe that if you can see it, then it exists and it's already basically yours. So I want to say that if you can see it, you can dream it, you can believe it, and it is yours. It's already there. It's already in the ether. It's already there. So there is this version of me that is there. I just have to move my little petals to catch up to her because she exists. And I want to be her, and I want to be this powerhouse of a woman that gives back and that can be an asset to her community and that can show people that it's not about where you came from, it's about where you're going. And as long as you stay on that path, then everything's going to be a-okay. So this is just my first episode. I just wanted to get this out there and just be done with it. So a lot of topics that are going to be covered here, but I mean, I'll try to be more expressive about maybe not expressive. I'll try to tell you exactly what the video is about. I mean, there'll be captions and all that jazz, but I did want to just get this one out there and say to myself that if I can show up for myself, then I can do anything. And I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel for such a long time, and I've started it and I've stopped it, but I'm at this place where why not? Just why not? There's nothing else. There's nothing else here. So I'll take you guys on some of my, once a week, I'll do like a day in the life. My life's kind of, I work a lot. So it's as day in the life as it can get. But I work 2 jobs. It's a very simple thing I do. I'm an administrative assistant, and I also work at a sandwich shop. So you'll get to see some of the things I do behind the scenes. And I'm also a writer, and I think it's important to show that life isn't all cookies and rainbows all the time, and it's also just not. I want to be as realistic as possible, and I feel that sometimes we can get so caught up on like the Instagram filter of life, and we can portray ourselves to be something that we're not. I want to show you that you can show up 100% as yourself, and you can go after your life and goals and dreams. And you've got it. You've got it. You've got it. I've got it, so you've got it. Okay. I am going to get out of here because I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
You say you love me, strong enough, and you won't come back home. You say you love me, strong enough, and you won't come back home.
How did that make you feel?